And welcome back. Oh, time for this.
Over karma.
Never mind.
You got this.
He's gonna keep on doing that, yeah.
Nice. Radiant bonds. Won't be long now.
Splendid job, everyone.
Yeah, I'm thinking what we'll do is, since we're basically completely unable to clear these, I'm thinking we're gonna wait and just try these whenever I complete a chapter that's like, okay, like we're in the darkness chapter, light chapter, fire chapter, water chapter, so when I have to fight another chapter that's like that and I can level up my grass, then we'll deal with that then. Thank you, people. Neil, is that you? And wait, is that... It has been some time, brother. Anyways, how did the two of you come all this way without an escort? Well, the best attendant to deep thought is but perfect solitude. And I did bring guards, but the pathetic weaklings all got themselves killed on the way down here. Where do you think I am, summoning me into a festering scrap heap like this? I don't understand what Harley meant when he said he'd send invitations. Yes, I received one I couldn't well ignore. It bade me come here to witness the other Morisati regain the strength he possessed in ancient times. You wrote that in a letter? Excuse me, but the invitation received bore no mention of any such thing. I can hazard a guess as to why. Named part of this may yet to be tied into my own research. You know something about this, brother? I beg you to tell me. Do you have doubts as to the accuracy of the tale that has been handed down? Albeit truly seal away the other? Nonsense. We've had 3 years of peace precisely because His Majesty Hilbeer sealed the other way. Concept of sealing the other is hardly so inextricably linked to peace. On the contrary, those concepts are held together by the most gossamer of threads. And much riddles, pal. What do you start talking plain? There's a danger to come so readily to a safe, tidy conclusion. Fortunately, it seems the entirety of the mystery will be laid bare in this place, so let us press on to the truth together. Hey, it's another monument thingy. Or maybe the king of our bloodline awaken. Foul impertinent dragons, you dare interfere with me again. As N. Morisati, the goddess has honored me with its holy blade, and I shall wield its power to bring about your ruination. Ah. Is it over? No, I feel it. Well, and yet lives. Your intuition is sharp here. You are a benefit to the name. What is this? Honored mortal, you were the first to look upon this form since Ilya yourself. If this is your true form, then I need but to slay it in order to consign you to the dustbin of history. Yeah. Pointless. Nah. From another world, a being of pure, refined power itself. My flesh is no more than a husk. A vessel as you will, mortal. Brandish the blade to your heart's content, and medicine out, for my soul is inviolable. They might to seal me away, you will know your place in the end. Is that what truly happened during the War of Binding? Nereus was unable to seal away the other? No, impossible. What a joke, the Founder King, more like the Flounder King. What did you say? That's your own ancestor you're trashing there, pal. So what if he is? I understand it now. I understand why you all refuse to acknowledge me. You're just as incompetent as our ancestor, and you don't understand a person's worth. I see you're as annoying as ever. It seems you learned nothing at all from the incident at St. Lotier. Let him slide back then, this time I'm gonna... You would raise a hand against me? Try it then if you think you're able. See just how strong an opponent you face. For my brother fairies. What a lout. That's enough, Emil. Pray forgive him, I know his mouth runs like a mighty river, but in the end he's harmless as a meadow brook. But... How many holidays must be murder at your place, Yuden? Tell me what you're thinking, fairies. At this rate, all of Iberia will fall under the control of the other. We'll become an evil, chaotic empire whose people suffer like no other. Truly willing to let that happen? Good and evil hold no interest for me. It will run whatever course it will. I seek only to watch and observe. I can't believe you. Are you truly so certain that a nation ruled by the other would be a wicked one? I can't even ask that. I suspect the answer to that question lies just ahead. Let's be off. He still serves the Empire. We can't possibly trust him. If you're worried I'm here to capture you or relieve you of your heads, I was told nothing of the sort. So, but who knows what schemes you got cooking. Our destination is likely one and the same, so there's no point in acting separately. I will not force your hand. Wait. To think of a world ruled by the other. Being over it will get us nowhere, Your Highness. You're right, Ellie. Let's get moving.
Lightning burst!
This'll be a breeze.
Now, strike!
Won't be long now.
Well, I hit the thing once, at least.
Splendid job, everyone.
It's both better and worse. Clave Leolun. Something on your mind, boss? Just thinking about how I had no idea this is a place where Liberius and the other had their final battle. Oh, don't but you beat yourself up about it. I mean, Legend of the Fighters King's famous and all, but oh crap, load of vague stuff in the margins. Well, you were his attendant, right? Did you not know that either? Heroes kept at some distance from the fighting in those days. Further, His Majesty was the type to forge ahead on his own. I still don't get why they had to have their final battle in a dank hole like this. At least it was the birthplace of Dragalia. How's that, Zodiark? It was once the capital of the Diurnal Empire. What? It is true the Empire was born here and then the other given life anew. I had no idea. Although when I think about it, I realize I know almost nothing about the original Diurnal Empire. Indeed, we know nothing save that it was a place that worshipped the other and eventually brought him to life. I always found it hard to understand what humans are thinking, but this one really takes the cake. Resurrecting the other? Did they hope to inspire their own demise? It's a good question. For what purpose did they revive the other? It might interest you to learn that Diurnal was not a land that worshipped the other from the very start. In fact, they believed in the goddess Ilia. I'm sorry, what? That's near blasphemy, and you see besides, the goddess and the other are completely incompatible. Your foolish story could not possibly be true. Actually, I've heard the same. Once, so the stories go, devout people moved to a remote island to practice their faith away from worldly concerns. The name of the nation whose people built was Diurnal. I can scarcely believe it. And yet claim these people, these followers of Ilia, somehow converted and began worshipping the other? Why would devout believers in the goddess do such a thing? I mean, oh, is this another one of the, it's like 14 and Xenoblade, where it's like the people you thought were evil were actually just misguided or whatever, or, you know, like, had other reasons for the way that they acted. I do not know when Diurnal turned its back on the teachings of Ilia. However, they always said they sought to reform this warped world. That's rich coming from the people who revived the other and actually did all the warping. I know not the truth of it, I know only that these people held such convictions. They weren't just a bunch of evil folks doing evil stuff and being all evil. Makes sense to me, you can't bring a nation together unless you got something what everyone can believe in. I always saw the Diurnal Empire as an evil place that did nothing but revive the other, but maybe that was short-sighted of me. Maybe people used to live there, and they had families, they had lives, must have had believed in the truth of the actions they were taking. So who were these people? Great. Well, might as well you leave, but
Oh, I'm on it. Radiant bonds.
I feel like maybe doing double the amount of damage I'm doing. Which, I mean, yeah, technically I need to.
Treasure. Wonderful.
Won't matter.
Dragon, lend me your strength.
I really wish we got more iframes.
Thanks.
I guess we did something right. Maybe not.
Radiant bonds.
Healing faith.
You can do that too, mate.
Radiant bonds.
Okay, frankly, that was a lot easier than I was expecting.
Valiant axe.
Healing faith.
Well, next one's on me. Blazing circlet. Radiant bonds.
Presumptuous that it can't actually hurt me.
Blazing circlet. Oh, nice.
Healing faith! You freak!
Bonds.
Alperian
Blazing circlet.
Maybe my best wasn't good enough.
Yep, that's just how it is. The blood casket, huh? Hey, that's... Chell and Valix, I guess I should have expected you two would show up. As a general empire, it's only natural for me to respond to requests, my lord, no matter who that lord may be. And as a lady, I tried to respond to all invitations with the courtesy due to them. You both came alone, no attendants or guards? Of course I couldn't bring attendants. Honestly, have you people even looked around recently? Well, Leon is a place where the Founder King and the other had their climatic showdown, and the royal bloodlines sleep within these halls. It's an odd place to casually bring just anyone. True. Really, I prefer you bid your fair colleagues there do as well. But I suppose it matters not. I can't imagine you can do anything even with that what knowledge you might gain here. Now then, shall we take advantage of this opportunity and watch this grand drama unfold together? It'll be such fun. There's another monument over here. And I let the curtain lift. Places, everyone. Not even with the sacred blade can I lay this beast low. You're mistaken from the start to rely on that upon that wretched sword. I'm a simple slavery. I treat that as a gift from the goddess. Fool too stupid even to feel shame at his own ignorance. And now you are without recourse. Yield to me, Alberius. Wrong. I still have a way to seal you. What? I hope to not resort to this, but you leave me no choice. Yeah. Yes. Have you lost your wits, you fool? Or are you simply so craven you would rather impale yourself upon that blade, face defeat at my hands? I'm fully possessed of my faculties, fiend. I'm empowered the sacred sword into my blood. What? This is the only method remaining for me to seal you away. Here are the blood casket. Explain yourself, mortal. You will sleep forever in a casket of my own blood, and your very soul will be sealed inside it for all eternity. You fool. If you do that, my soul will be forever joined to those of your descendants. If you do this thing, I will simply find a way to claim one of them as my new form. Old plan is not but a mere distraction to my dominion. Ah, but you've forgotten the secret of my blood, Moriarty? Ah. I have the dragon blood, a gift and blessing of the worms themselves. It is enough to seal away even your otherworldly power. I will blend my blood, and over the generations your very being will fade to nothing. Hope I entrust to my descendants. By CDC one day, Alberius, you will realize the fruitlessness of this endeavor. Deep within my blood, Moriarty. No! Well, the struggle ends here. The soul other is in our blood. Is that the reason our father changed? You know, the fragment we found in the first binding rune must have awakened the other in the royal bloodline. You're not for the reasons I care, only that our dear father lost his battle to the other. That's cold, Chell. Valix, what do you make of all this? A kingdom must not be sundered. Peace can only be achieved and kept through the rule of a single power. So be it. How can you say that? Think about what happens to the people if the other is allowed to take control. You must unite the kingdom under your own rule. Are you telling me to kill Zethia? That decision rests with you alone. Choose what you will protect and what you will abandon. Aye. Reyes had to make some pretty tough choices of his own, boss. I mean, hell, he locked up the other soul instead of all his descendants. But because he had the courage to make such a choice, he was able to bring about an end to his long struggle with the Fiend. No, your scene is not the end. Do you know something else, Zodiark? I once believed that King Liberius had destroyed the physical body of Morisati and sealed away his soul. However, the body was not destroyed. Instead, it was scattered across Gracia at the end of the battle. What? Morisati's body was a source of evil. Fiends spawned near continuously, fiends far stronger than average. When the king learned of this, he took the sacred sword he used to defeat the other and shattered into countless pieces. Well, that seems insane. In pieces, the sacred blade held the power to seal away the other, for he seeded the pieces in various lands in an attempt to stay the villain's power. And those became the sacred shards. By placing the sacred shards in any area that held a part of the other, he was able to hold back the power of the other's flesh. His search for the scattered pieces of the other eventually brought him once more to Clave Leon. What happened next? Hey, you can't stop talking there! Liberius' end is shrouded in mystery. He vanished suddenly, and none yet lived to know his whereabouts thereafter. What happened to his majesty? Tell us, you fool dragon. Ezekiel, freaking out ain't a good look for you. We'll probably find the answer a little ways down the road here, yeah? He's right, and if we're lucky, we'll find Zyphreium waiting for us. So let me guess. Now we have to go and get the sword after this, probably. I'm guessing the Mana Caster was like a DLC for the game or something like that. You know, obviously not, but...
Armed Scram.
This'll be a breeze.
Next one's on me.
Radiant Bonds. It's working. Keep it up. Valiant Axe.
Splendid job, everyone.
Alright, anyway, so enjoy the city, you know what to do. See ya.